Hey you guys, today I am filming a tutorial on this look. It's a Coachella inspired makeup tutorial. Coachella's in 1 month. So this is actually a look that I wore last year for Coachella. I think this was day 1. My first day ever of Coachella. This was the makeup I went for. It's super glittery, a lot of glitter. It's pretty bold, obviously. The main focus of this look is the eyes. But yeah, if you guys want to know how I got this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. First things first, I want to say this really quick. The makeup that I'm doing today is going to be, I'll be using similar products that I use in my daily routine, but my technique is what's going to make a big difference. Because this makeup has to last all day long in 100-degree weather out in the desert while you're sweating, dancing, singing, running into people. The techniques that I am going to be doing today are techniques that I used last year for Coachella, and it really made a difference in keeping my makeup lasting all day long. Okay, so I'm gonna just start off by priming with my MAC strobe cream. Doesn't matter how hot it is, doesn't matter how sweaty I am, I still gotta glow, you know? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Makeup Forever Skin Smoothing Primer, and I used to use this regularly, but now I don't use it regularly, but I would recommend like a pore filling primer on days that you need your makeup to last a little longer, because I don't know, at least if you have pores, because it really helps to smooth the area instead of the makeup kind of falling into the pores or into the creases or fine lines or whatever. It'll just kind of sit on top, and ultimately it just wears better throughout the day. For foundation, I'm gonna mix two. Like always, I usually mix foundations. This is a combination that I haven't used in a while. It's my Tarte, I don't even know what foundation it is. It's just the stick foundation, and mine's in the shade Tan Sand. And I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 108. I honestly can't even remember what type of finish this Tarte foundation is. Like, I can't remember at all. I do know that it's not the dewiest compared to the combination that I'm currently using. For days that I still want to be glowy, but I need my makeup to really, really last, I need something that's a little bit more matte. Also, I'm only applying the L'Oreal foundation on my nose. I'm not mixing the Tarte one on my nose, because my T-zone is where I get oily, especially in my nose area. And even though I don't want to be super matte, I will keep my T-zone very matte, just so that way the foundation will last longer throughout the day. Another thing, I don't know if you guys could tell when I first put the foundation on my face, but it's not a lot of product at all. This is a very light layer, and I always do a light layer of foundation pretty much, but especially when I need my makeup to last longer, I just feel like if you're wearing makeup for a long time plus hot weather, you need to use less, because you need to think, okay, if this is gonna melt off my face, less amount I use, the less that can melt off, you know? I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium, and I'm going to mix it with my MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Bright Forecast. I'm going to use my fingers to dot my concealer wherever I want it, and then I'll blend it out with my sponge. But this way I have more control over how much product I'm putting on my face. I told you guys I want to do like more makeup videos in the next month, like Coachella inspired makeup videos, just to get some ideas out for people. But I also think like a video on tips on how to prepare or what to expect from Coachella would be really cool. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and bake. I'm going to just use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to apply this powder anywhere that I applied concealer, and this is just going to lock it in place. This is one of the most important steps for my foundation, I feel. Typically for like an everyday type of feel, as soon as I put this powder on, I almost instantly take it off. But today I'm gonna leave it on for a few minutes just to really dry out my face. And yeah, while the powder is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows just so that way I can save some time. I do have an updated brow tutorial up. So I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in my description if you guys want to know how I do my brows. Brows are sort of done. Now I'm just going to go ahead and spray my sponge with my Mario spray. And then I'm just going to push the powder that's on my skin from baking into my skin, and also it'll pick up any powder that's like extra. I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Just Deepest. I am putting on a little bit more than I usually do. Now I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going to take these two blushes, both are from NARS. This one is in the shade Orgasm and this one is in the shade Lovejoy. And I'm just going to mix these together and see what it does. I focus my blush kind of on like the outer portion of my cheeks, kind of by my temples, and then as less product is on my brush, I bring it forward. So that's going to be it for my face for right now. I'm going to go in and highlight at the very end, but now I'm just going to go ahead and focus on my eyes. Alright, I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see. I am so excited, you guys, because this look is just so fun, and it's so much glitter. I'm just going to take my MAC eyeshadow in Uninterrupted. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I use this eyeshadow so often. It's probably so annoying, but it literally is my favorite eyeshadow of all time, so I have no choice. I'm just going to use it as a transition shade. Now I'm going to just take my Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette, and I'm going to take the orange shade in the middle, and I'm just going to go right over top of the first shadow that I used. I'm actually using a good amount of this because I want the orange to pop. Now we're going to get into the glitter. I'm going to take my Inglot pigment, and this is in the shade number 24. This is just a really gold pigment. I'm going to use a shader brush and just spray it with my Mario spray, so that way the pigment is really pigmented. And I'm just going to start putting this all over my lid. I'm kind of creating a half-cut crease, and I'm keeping it really sharp in the front, and then I'm just like feathering it out back here to do whatever it wants pretty much. Once I have it at this point, I'm going to go back in with the orange shade that I used before, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of this back. With a clean blending brush, I'm just going to dust off any fallout that's on my cheeks. There's not much, but just a little bit, and then I'm going to use that to blend out my crease color. Now I'm just going to go back in with Uninterrupted from MAC and the orange shade from the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm mixing them on this brush, and I'm just going to buff that on my lower lash line. Then I'm going in with just the orange, and I'm adding that in there just so there's a lot of orange, like the top. Alright, so that's going to be it for eyeshadow. Now, this is where we get a little daring. I'm going to do some white winged liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to be able to talk while I do this because I'm going to have to focus, but I'm not going to like skip over this completely. I'll just fast forward a bit. Honestly, even just a white line, if you're not that good at doing wings or you're not that confident in your wing skills, this looks really sick with just a white line across my lid, so that works too. Guys, I'm so excited for Coachella. This is just setting my vibe and my mood right now, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm freaking out. The only thing that I would say about this eyeliner, oh, I didn't tell you guys, this is the NYX white liquid liner. Forgot to tell you guys. But the only thing that I would say is that it does crack a little bit. It's not the best eyeliner at all, but it does crack a little bit, so try not to layer it too much. Alright, so that's going to be it for liner, you guys. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some lashes. I'm going to use these today. I believe these are from Morphe, but I don't remember the style or the number of them. I'm just putting on some mascara while my lashes are getting tacky a little bit. Just be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to get any black on the white. I would just recommend having a good lash glue, and also just bring your lash glue with you because let's face it, you might need it. I don't remember if I needed it last year, but lashes are just something that it's better to have lash glue with you, and it's so small, but it doesn't really take up space in your bag. Little tip, use waterproof mascara. This one that I'm using isn't waterproof just because I don't need waterproof in this exact moment, but a waterproof mascara might be good for Coachella because you might cry. Also, for a look like this with white eyeliner, try to find lashes that the band isn't super thick so that way it doesn't cover up a lot of the white. Okay, never mind. I don't like these lashes. They're not the Morphe ones. I got confused. I don't know what lashes these were, but they're just too thin. They're not thick enough. You couldn't really see them. So I'm going to use my Tarte lashes in the style Goddess because they're a little bit thicker. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do for my eyes is just take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter eyeliner things. First one I'm going to use is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm just going to pop that a little bit right here. And then I'm going to take the shade Glam Rock, which is just like a silver. And I'm going to go right over top. I actually forgot a step. I'm going to take a little bit of that gold pigment from Inglot that I used on my lid. And I completely forgot about this, but normally I would do it before the eyeliner and before the mascara. I'm going to try to avoid my eyelashes because they have mascara on them now, but I'm just going to apply it to the center of my lower lash line. Now I'm going to move on to lips, and I'm just going to use a lip gloss. This one is from Buxom and it's in the shade Dominique. It's just clear with glitter, and I wanted to use this one because it's clear with glitter. I feel like it'll just tie in the eye situation. Wow, I forgot to highlight. Normally I highlight before my lips, but I'm just all over the place today. I am going to use my Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. That is it for makeup. Oh my god, you guys. Now I'm about to take it off because it's about to be 6 p.m. I think. And all I have to do tonight is go pick up my mom from the airport. So it was fun while it lasted. Alright, you guys. So that's going to be it for this video. That's it for the makeup. That's it for the tutorial. I hope that you guys liked this look. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments if you want me to put out some more Coachella tutorials for you guys. If you guys have any questions about Coachella, also leave them in the comments because I told you guys I'm gonna film that tips on how to survive Coachella type of video. So I'll answer whatever questions you guys may have. That's gonna be it. I hope that you guys liked this video. It was really, really fun for me to film. I really can't wait to film some more of these fun makeup looks for you guys. So yeah, if you did like it, please thumbs up this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!